surveillance. Is it good or is it bad? Hi everybody, this is Speech Mimi for ALM102 video exercise number 3. For this video, I will be talking about surveillance, the good, the bad, and the middle. With the prevalence of social media in today's society, and with how integrated the social media is with our day-to-day lives, we can't help but to be influenced with what other users do in social media. Many people feel the need to post what they're up to, whether it's through Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat. We are sharing a snippet of our private lives. There's the expectation that media shared is intended for those whom you have selected, whether that be friends on Facebook, followers, or Snapchat. Despite this, the concept of privacy in a world which we share many details of our lives is blurred. There are many layers of new social expectations, and not to mention the data collections from the apps. Research does, however, suggest that users' attitudes and behaviors regarding their online disclosures and privacy evaluations exhibit a complex, interdependent relationship. From these interactions opens data collection, which is also a type of surveillance. According to Zhang, social media platforms build a convenient interface in which users share their personal interests, experiences, and everyday life. This information enables advertisers to target their consumers with highly relevant ad messages in terms of demographical, geographical, and psychographic elements. Customizing ads to individual consumers is a successful way for advertisers to get consumers' attention, but it also creates concern for potential personal information infringement. This might seem harmless in theory, but in practice, users think that social media sells their private information for marketing purposes. But is it necessarily bad? Though surveillance has a negative stigma around, it's not always as bad. It's woven in our lives, and information collection practices has helped us too. According to the Surveillance Studies Network, at different times, we interact with surveillance as part of these activities. As workers, performance information is collected by the organizations for which we work. Managers use that information to let us know how we are performing in our jobs and how we can improve in the future. While as consumers, banks and financial institutions use data collection to detect fraud to our accounts, and loyalty programs monitor our preferences for a more personalized marketing campaign. And not to mention GPS helps us to navigate around, and mobile phones has tracking to help us in an unlikely case of an emergency. The most obvious advantage of mass surveillance is its drastic reduction in crime. Armstrong mentioned that surveillance cameras and tracking devices has helped track down criminals. Body cams has helped with reduction of unfair systems and police brutality. On a smaller scale, crimes have used social media patterns to track down missing people, potential crime, and potential danger. Social media has also been used to crack potential cryptic messages that are posted that may or may not pose a danger. Surveillance is an access and a benefit, but also can be dangerous. It really depends on how someone uses it. And I think as long as we don't breach human privacy, especially now that personal information is easily accessible, we can be safe from modern age. We're all stalkers and being stalked at. ethical use of our phone apps and social media is a good start on how to be safe and being mindful about what posts on social media help us with that too. So guys, to wrap this all up, in conclusion, no matter what we do, technology is going to be a part of our lives. Same as government. The key to understanding the bad as well as the good is finding the perfect balance and understanding that anything that we do has consequences. Surveillance is multi-layered. It really depends on how you use it. Just be mindful and ethical about it. So, thanks for watching guys. Again, this is Speech Mimi and I hope you enjoyed this video.